Everyone on the internet makes slow living look like a spa day. I'm here to show you what it actually looks like. Dirt under my nails, soap I made, lilacs I picked from my own yard, and a freeze dryer running in the background, while my toddler destroys the living room. This is it. Come along. I've been trying to slow down a lot more lately, to enjoy the little moments, to sit down and play with my kids more. Life can get so hectic and have so much that needs to be done that it can be overwhelming at moments. But trying to take those little times to do little things and take breaks is something that I am really trying to do better on, because I am wonderful at staying so busy and missing a lot of those little moments in that life. Family. So my dad for March Madness was like all of our brackets and stuff we put in. We did put in 2 brackets, but he has like real actual fun prizes in there. So like number 1 this year was a beehive. Number 2 was these survival seeds. So it's like 100 heirloom seeds. Logan came in second for me. I came in third and then last. So there's also a last place prize. So I got this punchy bag for, you might see that around, but it's just all these seeds. So I've kind of got most of my stuff planted, but I might go through this. But I think it's so much fun that we get to do this, and kind of like really, really fun prizes, you know. One of my favorite places about living here is the lilac bushes. They smell so good right now. I'm gonna clip a whole bunch to make into salves, maybe a syrup. We'll just see what we end up doing, but I think we can make some really fun stuff with it. Just a reminder to, in your life, to not always compare yourself to things online. I know how easy it can be to feel like you don't have enough, to look at things even in my videos and be like, I wish I could do that, I wish I had that. And just know that everyone's gonna have a time, and if you work for it, it can get there. Like, I've been wanting this life for so long, and to have this and be able to grow a big garden and do all these different things is so enjoyable and it's so exciting. But I was at a point where I didn't know if I'd ever be able to get to this. I didn't know if I'd have this life, and I feel so blessed. But even this, I show you guys these moments I want to share, and there's so much that I don't or I can't, and there's hard things that I just can't talk about right now that are going on. And so just to be able to look at your life and do the little things you can in your life to reach those goals, but not to compare to others. Alright, so Mr. Rabbit keeps knocking over his house because it's not staying where it needs to be. So if there's been a storm, I've had to put him like in the greenhouse or somewhere. So what I'm going to do is put holes into each of the corner of the bottom, and then I'm going to strap it to the bottom and give him hopefully a little better home than he's had. So he'll actually stay. He has like permanent shelter, so we're going to work on that. I think he's good now. So if there's storm like now, he should have enough shelter. We'll keep an eye on him and see how this works. But at least I should stay down. I was really begging with ideas because I don't want like a hole higher up and then gets rained on. So I was hoping towards the autumn, I'll still keep him out of the elements and he'll be safe.
Really close, says Mickey.
So I want to make some homemade chalk. So all these eggs that I was working on freeze drying today, I'm going to throw into the oven and let them dry out a little bit, and then we can crush them and do all that.
So as you try to learn and do new things, do the little that you can at the moment. I know years ago I was living in an apartment and I really want to start a garden, so I got a few plants and some pots, and I planted a few things on our balcony, and for a long time I didn't have a garden, and so I just went into like the flower beds out in our yard. And so just finding what you can do with your resources and be able to do the best you can until slowly you can have that life that you dreamed of.
Alright, so went and just got some onions. None of my onions have been growing good at all this year. You know, I did the video, planted them. I even planted others, and they just have not worked out. So I went and bought some, and I bought a different kind than like your bigger bulbs. So hopefully they'll still grow into really, really big ones. So I got those and a couple herbs, but I have a couple ladies coming over right now. We're gonna be making some soap. I've been trying to do better with I'm inviting people over when I do some of these big projects, just to have more social life, because I gotta do better. So they're coming over, we're gonna make some soap. Should be fun. Okay, well, I'm just packaging up the soap right now. I have had issue after issue the other day on all this soap making, but we've successfully made soap now, so I'll take that as a win. I first measured out the wrong amount of oil because I rounded that. You can explain that, I don't know, but we got that all figured out. And then remade all the soap and did all that, and then made a whole big mess with everything. I don't even want to go into that. That was ugh. So got everything cleaned up, got everything finished. I was finishing up my lavender vanilla soap, and as I was finishing that up, I put all the ingredients in. Normally, I have a couple minutes for when I put everything together, get all the ingredients in, and mix it, and it takes a while for it to all mix and set up and all that. So I walked over a second because I wanted to add a little more color to make it a little more purple, and I already put the purple away because I thought, hey, that's not gonna be enough. As I walked away, I came back and it was like solid. It was solid. So I then remembered, hey, you can kind of like redo them kind of. So I put it over some heat, and then was able to get it melted down enough so then I could put it into the mold. And yeah, like the top is kind of crumbly, you guys can see here, but like the inside is fine. As soon as like 6 weeks after it's done, whatever the stuff is, you know, the curing process, I think it'll be great and I won't have any issues. So the top was like a little like chunky and weird, but yeah, I still think it's gonna work out this soap. So that's all that at least I care about it the most. So but right now, I am just packaging up the soap. So this was the wood barrel bourbon I made for Logan, which smells really good in our house. It's just been smelling like this. It's been more overpowering than the lavender. So you're welcome, babe. But I'm just packaging it up. You know, you see all the cute videos online. They're like in nice things, and mine are like, I don't think it's horrible. Like this one's not. You should see the other fold. I've been trying to get the paper in the right proportions, and these are embarrassing. Oh! Like this. So this one's a little bit better. I'm just packaging it up, and then I'll have all these set for the future, and whenever we need some soap, they should be good. So these are like your body soap for washing up. I've done a lot of hand soap, which I probably should start a new batch soon. Not start, do a new batch, make a new batch, but we'll see when we get around to that.
As this video inspired you to try something new, to do something new, and if you feel like you can't do everything right now, but you have the desire, try one little thing at a time. Buy one new ingredient to buy something at a time, and slowly you'll be able to have a lot more. And just remember, you are amazing, you are loved, and God is there for you. If you could share this with a couple friends, that would mean the world to me. But hopefully you guys like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe. See you, and God bless.